We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they... Well, fancy meeting you here.
What did you do?
Oh, you wound me. I was hoping the word of the Crown theocracy might be worth something here.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Virga Island, so I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island.
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really... For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here... well...
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all the...
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the draft.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But, reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume...
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense has been...
That damned Bone. He's not just after our relics. He would silence...
Master Adeni, put them to death!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any...
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead, and the dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of...
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have it because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the dragon god.
I will have silence!
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply...
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the dragon god.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple? Sounds like that's where we'll find out. I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. Not another soul on them.
Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave them high and dry.
And the fair lady's the only...
Awful cold.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be yours. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right?
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Calm down, you have.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd...
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie...
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you... I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're a nut.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent up.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more...
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant.
Oh, fine, I get it. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this. Nice to be back, and you're completely mental, you know that? Just don't... Fine, just... Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before?
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and
His own sister.
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say... Of course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably might be the perfect den for it.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to...
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix...
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild enough.
We'll get the spear, of course. But we won't let anyone die. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need. No exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah.
That settles it.
Indeed. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple.
Go on.
Please, help my sister.
Wait.
Please help my sister Yufa.
Pull yourself together, man.
Did he just say Magla? I want...
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner.
No. What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that...
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. Because you're my bodyguards.
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone with my family.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nearest what's going on.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned.
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village.
Chief!
I'm still...
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted.
Two of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the...
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending...
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we...
Please, bring her. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, that's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our... Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please.
Well said. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister.
So be it.
What? That is the very simple...
If they've the strength to overcome the Temple's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still, I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in...
But they're not like us.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything,
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please...
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Briarhaven? What kind of rundown hovel do you...
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to...
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check, too.
All done with negotiations, are...
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for...
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads and...
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed.
Well then, let's lay out. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were...
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we better...
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to see.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not to see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for open...
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ecco canzone nuova. Questo sarà il tempo del drago. Prima ciò che ci serve su Codice e poi andiamo al tipo. Quando sei pronto andiamo al tipo. Ok.
What can I do for you?
Fammi un attimo vedere cosa abbiamo qui. Siamo qui. Posto della locanda. Questa è la statua del drago. Ispettore. Ok.
What's going on? Big pad.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Leave it at night.
Vediamo se ci sono delle informazioni.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Oh there!
What's up? Guess there's nothing. What's up? What's up? Orla did. Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Non c'era niente qua. Non c'era un formatore.
Leave it out, mate.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
That's terrible. It was all in vain. Look at that.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Vediamo.
Beg your pardon.
C'è una scherata.
Go.
No, vediamo.
Hello.
I beg your pardon.
Ok. Ma sono tornante creato usando tecnologie provenienti... Ok. Andiamo un po' di oggetti. Vado a vedere un attimo quello che ho trovato. Già fatto quella che ho.
I beg your pardon.
C'è qualcosa da comprare. Andiamo a comprare un po' di oggetti. Ci sistemiamo un po'. Allora. Vediamo. Interessante.
What have we got here?
Allora.
Yeah.
Understood. That's fine.
Qui ho preso un po' tutto. Però aspetta,
What have we got here?
Tirapugni di ferro ne abbiamo un'infinità.
Now then. Now then.
Arma dei vichinghi.
Now then. Now then.
Vediamo qui cosa ci dà. L'armatura.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Good.
Understood.
Indeed.
That's fine.
Andiamo a vedere un po' di magia. Vediamo dove si può trovare.
What now?
Vediamo anche, faccio un controllo qui tanto.